Hey!
Something's on your heart from Mexico. Feel free to speak.
Yo te amo.
Feel the lightness. Feel the enlightening aspect that's going on. Don't have to do anything about it. Melt. Enjoy it. Okay, we have Mexico, we have Belgium, we have Netherlands.
Chile.
Germany.
Chile.
Chile.
That's why y'all
Aquí en la tierra veo tanta belleza. Mi madre la puso aquí para mí. Para siempre, yo quiero para siempre estar con mi madre juntito a mí. Para siempre, yo quiero para siempre estar con mi madre juntito a mí. Here on earth I see so much beauty. Mother left it here for me. Here on earth I see so much beauty. Mother left it here for me. Forever, I want forever to be with my mother, very close to me.
Mother, grandmother, Lorna, Joseph. We're hoping.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for being very patient with us.
You're welcome.
But we were hoping the sun was going to come out and it will be out pretty soon. But it does take a little bit of time for us to prepare. And today, this morning, we will honor and bless you with our Eagle dance, which in Hopi we call Wahu. Wahu is our messenger. He carries all our... Les just asked me to announce about photographing. Fortunate to have met Emoto-san in the year 2004.
Yes.
And it was even before the idea of the run from Hopi to Mexico City on behalf of water. So I was very honored. So I had a bolo tie. I'm a silversmith, so I had a bolo tie that I had made. I was wearing it, and when I felt his message, I gave the bolo tie to him, which had a hand in the middle and water waves around it, but within the hand was also a water wave. And I know Emoto-san still has that. I hope so. Hope he didn't still sold it.
I hope.
But so I was part of an organization called Black Mesa Trust, which is a grassroots organization to bring awareness of what was happening to our water on Hopi by Peabody Coal Mine. Over 40 years now, they are extracting our coal and transporting it 276 miles away to Lothlorien, Nevada with our drinking water. So this is very crucial for us, and this is our livelihood, this is our life. So we don't know how much water is left underneath us, which is given to us by the Ice Age when it melted and came into this sandstone aquifers. Unfortunately, it is also tainted with uranium and a lot of arsenic right now. So it is not good. So these waters that I brought from 2 sacred springs has a lot of spiritual significance, and you added much more to it by praying, not only with us as the eagle, but all of you came together to put our hearts and prayers into this. So I am honored to give this to Emoto-san so that he will do his work, and we'll see what will materialize from this.
Okay.
Hi. Okay.
ホピの人は実は同じ民族だと言われています。
It is said that the Hopi and the Japanese originally come from the same ancestors.
その証拠はいっぱいあります。
There are a lot of stories like that.
まあしかし、そういうことを言い始めるとすごい時間がかかるから省略します。
Since then, of course, a lot of time has passed and we've grown apart.
さあこれから僕のレクチャーが始まりますが、非常に残念なことがあります。
We're going to start with my lecture soon, but there's something that I'm sad about.
非常に映像が悪いということです。
And that is that, I'm sorry.
She's amateur, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm still a student. よろしくお願いいたします。
You want to see real picture? Please, my book. 美しく、
It's very beautiful.
そして2つの結晶が仲良く重なっています。
And as you can see, it's made up of two crystals, two layers.
これは戦争という文字を見せた結晶です。
This is a crystal which was shown the word war.
実はこの写真は2001年の6月に撮影しました。
This picture was taken in June of 2001.
その後3ヶ月後に 9/11 の事件が起きました。
And after that, there was of course the terrible disaster.
未来を予言する力、見る力があるように私は思います。
I came to think that water has a prophetic ability.
皆さんご存知のように3月11日日本に大災害がもたらされました。
As everyone knows, in March of 2011, there was a horrible earthquake and a tsunami in Japan.
この津波がまさに襲来している時の写真ですが、ここに写っている写真、そしてその中にいた人々は全て流されてしまいました。
This is a picture which was taken during the earthquake, and all you can see on this picture was wiped away.
非常に大変に恐ろしい出来事でした。
It was a horrible, horrible thing.
9/11 の時は人工的に人と人との戦いによって起きた災害でした。
In the case of the World Trade Center, we can say that there was damage wrought upon humans by humans.
でも今度の災害は大自然が我々人類に対してのお仕置きをしたというように思います。
But I believe that the earthquake was damage wrought upon humans by nature.
そしてそれに伴う原発事故、これは未だに恐ろしい傷跡を残しています。
As a result of this natural disaster, the worst nuclear accident since the Chernobyl explosion in 1986 has been unfolding in northern Japan at the Fukushima Daiichi power plant.
私は9月11日、10日前ですが、YouTube で世界に向けてあるメッセージを出しました。
A while ago, I sent a message to all the people in the world via YouTube.
まずこれを見てください。
Please have a look.
今日は9月11日、3月11日の大震災の津波4発の規模からちょうど6ヶ月が
Today marks the 6 months after the March 11th, the great earthquake and tsunami.
同時に2001年の9月11日に起きた、9/11のからちょうど10年が
And also today marks the 10 years since the September 11, 2001 accident.
10年前は人工的な人の悪い、意志によるエネルギーが
Today I will be explaining to you about this theme.
まず最初に私たちは水でできているということをお話しします。
Let's move on to the major premise of this presentation, which is the fact that we are water.
私たちがこの地上に誕生出てくるときは受精卵の時ですが、その時は 96% が水です。
From the time we are a fertile egg in the womb, we exist of 96% water.
そしておけと生まれて 80%、
When we are born, we are 80% water.
大人になっての平均は 70% が水分です。
As we grow into adults, the water percentage in our bodies becomes 70%.
そして年を取っていくにつれてそのパーセンテージが減っていきます。
And as we grow older, the levels of water in our bodies decrease.
水分が減ると増えるものもあります。
Even though I say that the percentage of water in our bodies decrease, they sometimes increase as well.
それは何でしょうか。
What would that be?
シワです。
We call those wrinkles.
No wrinkle. Still very young. で、水分が減ると困ることがもっともっとあります。
As the percentage of water in our bodies decrease, we become more troubled.
それは物忘れがひどくなるということです。
That's because we start forgetting things.
ボケます。アルツハイマーになっちゃったりしますね。
We suffer from such diseases as Alzheimer's.
どうして年を取ると物忘れになるんですか？
Why is it that while we grow older, we start to forget things?
昔だったら長老と言われてみんなとても記憶力が良くて尊敬されていましたね。エルダー。
The elderly, as we grow older, our mind power and our memory decreases.
Mistranslation.
Mistranslation, I'm very sorry. Our memory decreases and respect for the elderly increases.
だけど今の現代人はもう本当にボケます。
But nowadays, we just slip away.
一つにはその理由は水の質が悪くなっているということです。
One of the answers to this problem might be that the water inside of us becomes bad.
水が記憶をしてくれるんです。
It is because of water that our memories work.
一つには水の脳の中の量が減ることにあります。
Or to put it in other words, the water in our brain decreases.
普通脳には 90% 以上水分がなければなりません。
Usually, inside of our brains, there is over 90% water.
いろいろ物事を考えます。いろいろなことを記憶しなければいけません。それは全部水がやってくれてるんです。
We think about many things and we have to remember many things. And we can do that because of water.
今の人は水を大事にしません。
Nowadays, people don't think of water as an important thing.
だから水に嫌われています。
And that's why the water begins to hate us.
どんどん逃げていっちゃいます、水が。
And then the water flees from our bodies.
もしボケないでいつまでも記憶力がしっかりとしたおじいさんになりたければ水を大事にすることです。
If you wish to become an old person whose memory isn't slipping away, you should treat water with respect and care.
感謝することです。
You have to thank water.
愛することです。
You have to love water.
尊敬することです。
You have to respect water.
そして飲むんです。
And you have to drink it.
そうすると水はいつまでも僕の頭の中にいてくれます。
And because of that, the water in my mind always stays there.
水は人間と同じです。
Water is the same as people.
もし僕が彼女に愛してるよって言われたら彼女は嬉しいはずです。
If I were to tell this girl I love you, she would be happy.
もっと上に「あん」って言ったら悲しくなるはずです。
If I were to say angry words to her, she would get sad.
彼女も水ですから。
That's because this girl is also water.
さて、水分が 50% を切っちゃうとどうなるでしょうか。
So what happens when the water levels in our bodies decrease below 50%?
バイバイ。水がないと死んじゃうんですね。
When there's no water in our bodies, we die.
96% から始まって 50% でおしまいということは、私たちは水以外の何者でもありません。
Since we begin with 96% water and end when there's less than 50, we can conclude that we are nothing more than water.
だけどその水のことを皆さん知ってますか？
However, do you all know about water?
知らないんですよ。
We don't know anything.
だからすごく損してるんです。
I'm sorry, I forgot this word yesterday as well.
簡単な言葉なのにね、得をしていない、
Loss.
損している。
That's a loss.
で、自分が水なのに水のことを知らないから、それは本当にもうバカみたいな話ですよ。
Even though we are the same as water, the fact that we don't know anything about water sounds like an idiot's story.
Stupid.
Stupid.
我々が水のことに知っているのは、水が H2O であるということです。
What we know about water is that the formula for water is H2O.
そして水がないと生きていけないということです。
And we also know that without water, life cannot be sustained.
でも、水には不思議なことがたくさんあります。
However, there are a lot of mysteries about water.
読んでって。
What we don't know about water. Why does ice float on water? Why can water uplift regardless of gravity? Why does water have surface tension? Why does water change its physical form? Why does water dissolve anything? And many, many more.
こういうことに関して現代科学はまだ解明をしていません。
Modern science hasn't focused on these things at all.
解明をしていないというか、解明をしようとしていない。
And they don't seem to have the intention to do so either.
だから学校の教科書にも書いていません。
So that's why in educational books nothing is written either.
お父さんお母さんからも何も教えてくれません。
Children aren't taught anything by their parents either.
たった一つの例外があります。
There is but one example.
ホピの教えのように、ネイティブの教えのように、何百年も前からのそういう教えをきちんと大事にしているところは別です。
It's the teachings of such people as the Hopi and other indigenous people.
私はだから世界中に歩いておりますが、ネイティブの方々からいつも大歓迎されます。
That's why while I travel the earth and meet many, many people, I'm thankful to the ancient peoples.
まるでこれは氷山の一角のようなものです。
As the saying, the tip of an iceberg states,
この水のことを知っている、分かっていることはほんのわずかです。
what we know about water is similar to what we know about these icebergs.
そしてこの隠れている部分はちょうど、分かっている部分はちょうど人間の DNA の活性化率と一緒ということに驚かされます。
What we know is that the part of the iceberg that is visible above the surface, about 3% of the iceberg, is equal to 3% of our brain and DNA that we use.
だからこの部分を絶対に灯さなければいけません。
That's why we have to make sure to awaken the remaining 97%.
これを灯さない限り、また何度も恐ろしいことが起きて、現代また地球は 人類はおしまいになってしまうでしょう。
We have to make sure to activate as much of this potential as we can.
ご存知アインシュタイン。
As you know, this is Einstein.
私彼をそうですね、すごく大好きです。
I really like this man.
彼もバイオリンを弾きますが、僕もバイオリンを弾きます。
He also played the violin, as did I.
私もよくってやります。
I also make strange faces a lot.
彼のこのフォーミュラは、私は人の意識と関係があると考えています。
Einstein's theory, which is the law of energy, made me think about the consciousness of people.
本当はマスとスピードオブライトということなんですが、これでは全く意味がよくわかりません。
The meaning of this formula is interpreted as energy is equal to mass and the speed of light squared. But the meaning I got out of this was completely different.
私はこのマスをナンバーオブピープルと考えています。
I think that mass stands for the number of people.
そしてスピードオブライトをそのコンシャスネスと考えています。
In my opinion, the C stands for consciousness of people and not speed of light.
そうすると理解ができると思う。
And looking at it like this, I think we can all understand.
アインシュタインさんも本当はこれを言いたかったに違いない。
This was probably the true meaning of Einstein's formula.
だけどその当時1900年の初めは帝国主義の時代でしたから、これを本当にこのように説明することはできなかったんだろうと思う。
However, I feel that since Einstein lived in a period of imperialism, he wasn't able to voice his opinion the way he wanted to.
いずれ後世の人が理解してくれるだろうと思っていたに違いありませんが、100年経ってようやく日本人の私が解説をしているというところであります。
He must have devised some way to bring his message into the future, and even now, 100 years later, I only managed to understand the true meaning behind this formula.
この公式に、数字を与えはめてみますと、コンシャスネスのレベルが DNA の活性化率とします。
I developed this formula. When the level of consciousness ascends, it becomes this sum.
現在、仮に60億の世界人口として現在のレベルは3ですから540億エネルギーということになります。
If we look at the fact that the Earth has 6 billion people and consider the fact that these 3% of consciousness, or 3 square, and multiply these two, we get an equal of 45 billion energy.
もしだけどこれが100点満点になったら大変なすごいエネルギーの量になります。
However, if we were able to use 100% of our consciousness, we would have an awful lot of energy.
現在は人口は70億ですから、もっともっとすごい、エネルギーの量になりますね。
Today, there might be even 7 billion people on the Earth, and that makes the sum even greater.
人口が増えるということをネガティブに考える傾向があります。
There are also people who think it a negative thing that the world population is increasing.
しかし、これは本来は喜ぶべきことであります。
However, in my opinion, this is a good thing.
人が増えれば増えるほどエネルギーソースが増えるんだということです。
As more and more people come into this earth, so does the energy of this earth increase.
その大前提としてきちんとした教育がなされる必要がもちろんあります。
Of course, it is very important to educate people the right way.
地球の人口はいくら増えても増えても OK です。
It doesn't matter how much our world population increases, it's all good.
それはないよ、地球にそんな人が増えたらもうみんなまた戦争ばっかりで困っちゃうじゃないかという人もいるかもしれません。
Of course, there are also people who are saying that the more people there are, the more stupid they become.
いやー、そんなことないんです。他に星はいくらでもあります。住む星はね、住むべき星は。
But we are the only ones under the stars.
There are lots of stars.
There are a lot of stars.
Yeah, where we can live. Understand?
We can deal with the fact that there are a lot
We
of
should
stars.
move
And we
to
can move
another
to the
planet.
stars.
だってそれだけエネルギーがたくさんあるんだから何だってできるんです。
But the point is that there is a lot of energy, and that's a really good thing.
で、問題はこの仕事の役割です。
And of course, the problem right now is the dividend of this sum.
今までの知識はプリビリッジ、特権階級の人のみによって作られコントロールされてきました。
The people in control of this world are the privileged people, the 3% of the iceberg that we can see.
この見えない部分は私たち市民がの責任においてこれを光明かりをつけなければいけません。
The 97% that are left are we, as citizens, the water with potential.
プリビリッジの人たちはその見えない部分をもう明らかにしようとは絶対に思いません。
The privileged people aren't of a mind to let the citizens rise to the surface.
もしそうしたらプリビリッジってなくなっちゃうからです。
That's because if the citizens were to rise, the privileged people would disappear.
Understand?
Yes.
Okay. I need your help for understanding. If no, please. Where? How can we do this? 先ほど言ったように意識とは DNA の活性化と同じです。
As I said before, consciousness is equal to DNA.
そして DNA というのは神からの情報です。
In addition, DNA is information from God.
そしてどうやったらこの DNA を活性化、神からの情報を活性化させることができるんだろう。
Then how can DNA that is information from God be activated?
それは勉強ではありません。
It's not through studies.
I never studied. I'm not a scientist, okay? I am standard boy. I was standard boy. Still, I am a standard boy. DNA の研究者の中でウォーターポールというものを最近発見した人がいます。
It has been published that the new research, a water column has been found inside DNA strands.
つまり DNA の螺旋のと水、それとは互いに相互干渉して DNA が活性化されるという研究です。
The strings that revolve around this column of water may be the key to activating our DNA.
有名なミケランジェロのシスティーナの礼拝堂の天井の絵です。
You may know this picture as one of Michelangelo's that can be found at the Sixtine Chapel.
私たち人間は常に神に対して英知を求めるべく手を差し伸べています。
We as people have always looked up to God and tried to reach Him.
神の方も可愛い息子たちですから教えてあげようと言おうとしています。
God has also always been prepared to teach us and reach out to us.
でもなかなかタッチしません。
But for some reason we've never been able to touch.
なぜでしょう。
Why is that?
それは我々は3次元の世界、神は高次元、高い次元の世界に おられるからです。
That's because we live in the third dimension and God lives in an entirely different dimension.
その次元を違いを結びつける半導体が必要です。
So between those dimensions, a semiconductor is necessary.
それが水なんですね。
And that is water.
水がいろんなところに私たちを連れてってくれます。
Water takes us pretty much anywhere.
水自体が氷になったり液体になったり気体になったりしてどんどん次元変化していきますよね。ですから水を勉強し理解すればごく自然に神につなげてくれるんです。
If we study water, the amazing water that can change its shape from gases to liquids to such hard things as ice, and if we study this, I feel that we might be able to be more in touch with nature and God.
ですから水への愛感謝理解こそが、我々のコンシャスネスを高める方法であると思います。
I think that the way to activate DNA in our consciousness is to pay love and thanks to water and respect it.
愛感謝を見せた文字を見せた結晶、こんな美しい結晶を作りました。
This beautiful crystal was shown the words love and thanks.
愛はアクティブエネルギーです。
Love is an active energy,
グラチュードはパッシブエネルギーです。
and gratitude is passive energy.
ファイヤーはアクティブ、ウォーターはパッシブです。
Fire is active and water is passive.
そして酸素はアクティブであり、ハイドロジェンはパッシブです。
Whereas oxygen is active, hydrogen is passive.
リブ、誕生はアクティブであり、デス死はパッシブです。
Life and living is an active energy, and death is passive.
必ずこの世の中、三次元にいる限りは、この2つの両極のエネルギーが必要です。
In my hypothesis, both of these opposites are necessary.
This third dimension, two types of energy we need, yin, yang, okay? Plus, minus. Otherwise, nothing can we do. So, active energy, oxygen, passive energy, hydrogen. So, water, H2O, meaning one love and two gratitude.
One love and two gratitude.
You understand this? Look, this is mouth. Active energy. I am telling you love information now. You have ears.
You have two ears,
Receiving that information with gratitude. 一つの愛の情報が皆さんが二つの感謝を持って受け止めています。
To receive one part love, we have two ears, and we receive two parts gratitude.
そしてその一つが私に今帰ってきています。先生ありがとうという話と勝手に決めつけていますが、そういうふうに感じます。
You might feel that one of those parts of gratitude will be returned to the sender of this love. You will be thankful, for example, to Dr. Emoto.
もう足が痛くて歩くのも大変なんですが、でもそれがあるからこうやって元気で旅を続けられます。
My legs are painful and sometimes I feel a bit weak, but from the gratitude I get from my audiences, I feel energetic once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
で
what you learned and what you heard today.
その時皆さん方の感謝は今度は愛に変わるわけです。
At that time, this gratitude of yours will turn into an active energy, into love.
そして永遠にそれが過ぎていきます。
And that way it spreads.
誕生はアクティブな神やお父さんやお母さんの愛によって誕生をします。Live, God or birth of his parents or God. But this で死ねる人は死は恐怖ではない感謝であります。
This thankful feeling has nothing to do with the passive energy of death.
分かってないな。分かんなかったら分かんないって言って、もう一度言ってくださいとか言ってください。大事なことなんだから。生まれ、そして70年、80年一生懸命生きました。
And over 70 or 80-year span, we
そして死ぬ時にはありがとう、ありがとうと言って死ねます。
So at the time of death, we only feel
To change our old dresses, the old ways to dress, old wears.
Emplumar la serpiente
Emplum the serpent, the snake,
y emprender el vuelo de la libertad.
and start the flight to the freedom.
Cambiar los ropajes,
Change the old dresses,
emplumar la serpiente
emplum the serpent,
y emprender el
and
vuelo.
start the flight to the freedom.
Es Quetzalcoatl,
Quetzalcoatl
es el espíritu de Quetzalcoatl.
is the spirit of the Quetzalcoatl.
Como serpientes,
As a serpent, as a
debemos
snake,
permitir que se emplume.
we have to let our body give feathers,
Y ahora
emplum,
volar en la
And
conciencia
then-
superior.
fly to the new consciousness,
Superior.
a superior consciousness.
Ese es el espíritu de Quetzalcoatl.
That is the spirit of Quetzalcoatl.
Coatl es la serpiente.
Coatl is the snake, the serpent.
Quetzal es el pájaro
Quetzal is the
sagrado
bird, the sacred bird
en Centroamérica.
in Central America.
Entonces se está hablando de las plumas,
Then we are talking about the feathers,
del vuelo
the
sagrado.
You see? Oh.
Siquín. Un siquín, dos siquín, tres siquín, cuatro siquín, cinco siquín, seis siquín, siete siquín, ocho siquín, nueve siquín, 10 siquín, 11 siquín, 12 siquín, 13 siquín. Bien, vamos a pagar a siquín, ofrendar a siquín.
We're gonna offer sikin.
Akma es lo que está intacto.
Ahmad is what is pure.
Es la pureza,
Is the pure.
es el conocimiento que está guardado.
Is the knowledge that is keeper. The perfect. The perfection.
Ik heb dus
And understand.
had ik een keer
The secret of the knowledge.
te klaar voor mij.
Perfección que se guarda y que se oculta.
Laat me nu heen.
The perfection that is inside in that mystery.
El entendimiento del respeto a los sagrados.
Give us the understanding of the sacred laws.
Si te pedimos, inspíranos, Padre.
Now we ask you, inspire us. Give us inspiration.
Que se mantenga todo impecable.
That everything keep sacred.
Que no cometamos más errores.
Do not do more mistakes
Con nuestra Madre Tierra.
with our Mother Earth. It doesn't matter if we are in a far way, in a far place. We can keep.
Yes, I prepared outside because now on you will see what effect from your consciousness and recognition will affect the whole atmosphere, all the being, the clouds, sun, and ground, the center core of the earth. And yeah, I read a little song. So, first of all, we are miracle beings on this planet. As already prepared, the beautiful Maya elder. It's really good timing. Beautiful. This is really my honor to share my wisdom from Japan with the old God ancestor. We have such miracle transmit all of us. Until here, you're walking all the past life, all the travel in the solar planet and galaxy. Just say thank you for yourself has been walking until now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Show yourself. You're a great student. Thank you. May every single people on the earth will be in a global harmony with the total happiness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's very simple, huh? We feel so good. Yeah. So now we are time for global shift, as you know. And I believe you know how. You are the spirit. You have been working up all the past life. You have whole wisdom, all the experiences, all the talent, all the state of the mind. This is you.
breathing integrate your spirit by the one breeze inside of you. You are spirit. It's been experiences so many times, it's so many different countries, so many races, men and women. You are the slave, you are the king, you are the poor, you are rich. You have experiences all. And I know in the future sometimes there already every single people and every single being are living in a global harmony. Your all mission is complete in the future. You are there already. Please access in the future there. Because you're sending love and gratitude and light for everyone on this earth now and from the future. Please access now. Doesn't need to think about it. If it's true, you can feel it. In European mind, too much thinking sometimes. Or Japanese either. Yeah? But feeling is the most important. Happy birthday. He's the birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Same as Alejandro. As him 1 year. Yeah. Yes. In the future, you have so much expanding your consciousness, which is we cannot imagine now. As Buddha said, in there you feel every single path of every single people from beginning until there at the same times in the full of gladness we're sharing together, and that a truly gift to the global shift of the galaxy. For to walk up there, we cannot use knowledge from the past. But we can use wisdom from the future, downloading. Yes, because we cannot imagine that. You cannot imagine you going to be like that. Not easy by the mind. The story must write in the beginning, ending to write. Then you can create the past to there. So this is the true power of intention. intention for all, including is everyone happy. That you can do. All the problem is gone. Why? Because you